Hello friends, welcome back to CMA Asan. I am Shamli Subramanian, and now you are watching CMA Final Direct Tax and International Taxation paper 16 on that PGBP. Actually, PGBP is not at all in the syllabus of final, but questions have been frequently asked from PGBP for final paper. Okay, so let's start. What is PGBP? There is a charging section 28, which says any income which arises from business or profession will be taxable under this head. For that, you need to know first what is business and what is profession. Business and profession more or less have the same meaning. Business can be said as a recurring economic activity, an activity which is done in a routine manner for earning income. Can be said as business, but with profit motive, which means any activity without profit motive cannot be called as a business activity. Okay, so business means any recurring economic activity and with a profit motive for earning income. And profession is something, if you use your intellectual and labor kind of a skill for earning income, then it is called profession. Okay, that income will be taxable under the head PGBP. So more or less both will have the same meaning, but while applying section 44AA, 44AB, 44DA and 40AD, there will be some differences that we will deal in this chapter. Okay, so business, profession. Next, the charging section, income chargeable under the head profits and gains from business or profession. Section 28 lists that income which are taxable under the head profits and gains of business or profession. First and foremost, for that you need to know what are all the income which is taxable under this head, what are all the profits, what are all the gains which is taxable under the head. So let's start. Profits and gains of any business or profession. Any income from business or profession, including income from speculative transaction, shall be taxable under the head. What is speculative transaction? From a common understanding, we all know that speculative transaction is something like gambling, something which is completely deals with shares, stock markets, like that. But it is not at all completely like that. A speculative transaction is a transaction where an agreement will be made to purchase or sell a commodity at a future date at a future fixed price, but the actual delivery will not be determined. The actual delivery of the commodity will not be happened on that date. Okay, which means for example, let's say A and B are there. A wants to purchase a commodity and B wants to sell a commodity on June 10th, but June 10th they guess that the market will be fluctuating. So what will happen now? These A and B will come together to make an agreement that a future price, a fixed price, a price may be fixed early, which will be beneficial to both of them. Which means if the price will rise and A wants to purchase the commodity, if the price will rise, then it will be loss for A and B will benefit, and B will get the benefit. And if the price will fall, and if the price falls, then A faces the profit and B faces the loss. So they come together to make an agreement to purchase or sell the commodity at a future predetermined price. Okay, so this is called speculative transaction, speculative business. Okay, so profits and gains from business or profession, including that income from speculative transaction, shall also be taxable under this head. Okay, next, compensation to management agency. This term compensation will trigger us to think it will be a capital gain, but it is not that. Compensation to management agency means, see, if you are appointed in any kind of company, and they will say so and so terms and conditions are there for your appointment, and if any of the conditions are terminated and it will cause you some loss, then they will pay you some compensation. That compensation will be taxable under the head PGBP and not capital gain. So if any of the conditions or any of the conditions of the terms and conditions of the appointment are modified or terminated, then the compensation paid shall be taxable under the head PGBP. Okay, next, income of trade or professional association. Up to this point we will end this class. Okay, income of trade or professional association. What is trade or professional association? In Tamil it will be called as for example வணிகர் சங்கம், பால் உற்பத்தியாளர்கள் சங்கம், like that. Income of trade or professional association. Trade association. If any income is derived by a trade or professional or similar association from rendering specific services to its members, other than actually trade or professional association means an association of members to promote some common interest, and derive such income. Such income will not be taxable. Actually, that income over such expenditure will not be taxable if it is derived by a trade or professional association, but if the income is by way of rendering specific services to its members alone, then it will be taxable. Let's understand it better. If any income is derived by a trade or professional association by promoting its common interest, then it will not be taxable. Actually, this is an exception to the general principle. It says this is an exception to the general principle that surplus of mutual association cannot be taxed. However, if income is derived by a trade, professional or similar association from rendering specific services to its members, then it shall be taxable under this head. Okay, so far we have seen about 3 incomes which are taxable under this head, which are chargeable under this head. Okay, section 28, PGBP, compensation to any management agency, and income of trade or professional association. So 4, 5, about 10 incomes are there. We will deal this in the next class. Okay, whoever have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it and support me as always. Okay, let's end this class. Bye.